Oh, what's up, friends? It's the O Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, CW, and today we're going to talk about the King and Queen of the Ring and how I think they should repackage it. Over the years, I feel like King and Queen of the Ring has lost some of its luster, specifically recently after Zelina Vega and Xavier Woods absolutely dominated the tournament and were crowned both King and Queen of the Ring, and then were quickly removed from that. I think it was the first time Xavier Woods ever got his own theme music, an entrance. I think he's always had a tag team entrance, whether it be with what's his name, R-Truth or the New Day. He's always been he's had to share his entrance, and he won King of the Ring, which was a huge step for him, and I think it was his main goal in wrestling was to win King of the Ring. He got the crown, he got the scepter, he got his entrance music, he had his unique entrance, said King Woods, it was great. Then they took it all away, and now he's back to using the New Day stuff, and he doesn't get his own, and which is a shame. And Zelina Vega just walked around with the crown, but nothing came of it, right? There's no real tangible reason to be King or Queen of the Ring outside of getting that crown. And it was really highlighted, not just them, but with Baron Corbin and Shinsuke Nakamura when they were going at it, and Shinsuke basically just stole the crown and started calling himself King Nakamura, which him and Rick Boogs together was a fantastic, entertaining angle. But there's no way he should be able to steal the crown and just say that he's king. That doesn't make any sense. So it was a prop to be passed around, honestly. It didn't lead to anything. King of the Ring has not led to anything of note for the person who wins it ever. I don't remember what King of the Ring actually was for, other than, crowning a king. I think maybe they got a title shot, but in the new era, I think they need to rethink what it is. And I know there were rumors and reports that the creative team was trying to retinker what King of the Ring was and kind of where it sat in the pantheon of live events and what to couple it with. But I think I think King of the Ring is uniquely positioned to fit within the Road to WrestleMania live event schedule, right? I mean, it's right there in the name for Royal Rumble, King and Queen of the Ring. Like, there's synergy there, right? So what I was thinking was, instead of having it happen right before or during the Royal Rumble or something, maybe King and Queen of the Ring is like the end of the year usher into the Road to WrestleMania, right? So you do the King and Queen of the Ring tournament. They love their tournaments now, and again, I'm a big fan, big proponent of tournaments. It's great long form physical storytelling. Do the King and Queen of the Ring tournament, and then whoever wins gets a title shot at Mania. So they literally cash in their crown to take on the king or queen, being the champion, at Royal Rumble. So you have the king and queen match before each of the men or women Royal Rumble. So the Queen of the Ring match happens, or the Queen of the Ring cash in happens before the ladies Royal Rumble, and then same for the men, right? So then you know who is the champ going into the Road to WrestleMania. Then the winner of both the men and women's Royal Rumble is crowned, who then get a title shot from the either newly crowned champ or the retaining champ at Royal Rumble and at WrestleMania, and then you have your story for the next couple of months leading into WrestleMania. That's kind of like a generic. That's the general idea of what I'm thinking for King of the Ring. It gives the King of the Ring and the Queen of the Ring a reason to exist. It makes it more important, and it gives you an exact time frame to when they get to cash in their crown. Now, it doesn't have to be in December. Maybe I mean, it can't take over Survivor Series, so maybe it comes before that, and then you have a build up to Royal Rumble, or maybe it does happen in December, and it's just like December, January, boom, boom, you go directly into Road to WrestleMania stuff. I think the King and Queen crown props are goofy, but again, if you're committed to the goofiness in professional wrestling, it can work. I think they'd have to invest a little more in what the crown and scepter and all that stuff looks like. I think the Baron Corbin black crown was pretty great. The Xavier Woods really big Burger King crown was a little much. I think they should definitely do more of the Baron Corbin-esque crown. And I don't know if they need to wear it all the time. I think the only person who ever pulled that off was Booker T. And he did it so masterfully. I don't think there's any way anyone else can do it. I mean, when you say live the gimmick, he literally thought he was a king. And again, it's the title served, the title of King of the Ring at the time served as a catalyst for a gimmick versus any sort of tangible return for the person who won it. There was no, like the Andre the Giant Battle Royale was, not much of anything, but the person got a trophy, and then you put them in like a leaderboard basically for every year that the Andre the Giant Battle Royale happened. You have here the list of names who've won that thing. King of the Ring is kind of the same way, but they never acknowledge prior kings and queens of the ring, and you never have to wrestle the prior king or queen to get the title. Like, I don't remember if Baron Corbin was in the most recent King of the Ring tournament. I don't remember, but he at best he should be like the final match, right? If you're not gonna give them a title shot, it should be like a yearly thing. Like, oh, I won King of the Ring last year. I am in this tournament. I am the final boss. Give them some cachet. Like, I'm coming in. You're coming in. You have to fight me. I was the former King of the Ring. I'm here to defend my crown and my scepter and my weird kingly and queenly robes. So here's the bracketed tournament for your crowning. And when you get to the end, I'm the final boss. And then you can do something where maybe they choose the match type, right? So maybe Xavier Woods or Zelina Vega have a specific gimmick match that they'd want to compete in that they are good at. And then you get to the end, you get basically final bossing Xavier Woods, and then he announces, hey, you're going to wrestle me in this type of match. Which I think would give it a little bit more, cachet is not the right word. It would make it a little more entertaining, I would say. Just having the tournament for tournament's sake is fine, but something like, I think the World Cup Intercontinental Tournament is a fantastic example of how to pay off that style of tournament. At the end of the tournament, not only did Ricochet get a giant weird trophy, he didn't keep it. Like, it was just there. Maybe you put his name on it, like like a sports team or something. Ricochet's number one, first winner of this World Cup tournament, and then he got a title match at SmackDown, and it was a banger, and it will go down as one of the best Intercontinental title matches in recent memory. It was fantastic. And so yeah, he gets his name etched in the trophy, and he gets a crazy match. The King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring tournaments need something like that. It needs something tangible. You got to sink your teeth into something and then pay that off. What do you guys think should happen with the King and Queen of the Ring match type, or pay-per-view, or live event, or whatever they're calling it? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for listening. This has been the O Wrestling Podcast. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you're on YouTube, hit that bell so you know when the next episode goes live. You can subscribe to the audio version on any podcasting platform. That's it. That's this episode. I appreciate you, and I appreciate your time. I am your friend.
I'm your friend, but if I ever see you in the ring, I can beat you. Don't you know? Yeah, yeah, yeah.